Welcome to Neyland Stadium, one of the biggest and most beautiful settings in all of college football. This big crowd ready to roar. They know when the Volunteers run through that tee, it's showtime. Great anticipation for a matchup that's only grown as the season has progressed. Now, a top-5 showdown. Both teams trying to make a strong statement here in the midseason. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Trojans will kick it away to start us off. And the kick goes out of bounds. An odd start to this game for sure. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Volunteers are in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he's tackled after the catch.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Who missed it? Field goal, no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Running out of time in the pocket. And the defense brings him down. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Big throw caught on the left side. They make the stop just short of the 1st. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has at running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
Back to pass. It's Moss. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. He's got it right near the end zone.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You want to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense going with the hurry-up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week time is about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
He hands it off from the gun. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. the offense back on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. And the Trojans hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. The shotgun run call. Runner with an impressive spin move there. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Looking to throw. It's Moss. The pocket breaking down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. It's an out route, the catch made. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking for a gap, it's O'Neal. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play.
Tennessee 7, USC 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Send the back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So here we go, third down. Defense needs to stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
They will go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Back to pass. It's Moss. The pass rush closed, and it's intercepted right near the goal line.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. It's a toss play to the right. He's free around the 15. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Volunteers. Just ran away from the defense.
Chris, that dude just took it 98 yards to the end zone. Basically the entire field. Well, congratulations. His fans will never forget that run.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Hudson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. They'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down after that previous play. Scanning the field, it's Moss. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Touchdown, Vols. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hudson. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. He makes the grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that short completion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, that one's picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Past the 50. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Trojans pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And at first down, they go right back to him. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. It's press coverage now from these DBs. To throw, it's Moss. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. They'll hand it off. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. And the Trojans will crank up the tempo. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Trojans line it up with 1st and goal. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Southern California. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. On the run, it's Sampson. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I understand what you're doing here. As a play caller, you want to take that chance. You want to keep the ball. You want to keep the drive alive. But this is the risk you take, and the defense comes up with a huge stop.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
The extra point is good, but down by a touchdown, 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Remember last time, they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Looking for a deep completion. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35. The Vols will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Ayamaleva. Pressure is coming. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Handoff from the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great time.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee. Looked like a total buck. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. They took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field after the review. The play was stale. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out, it's Hudson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Dropping back, it's Moss. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Going the other way, can they catch him? He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Looking for some space. It's Sampson. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now they'll run it on the toss. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. And the Vols come to the line to run the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
This try is no good. And the lead remains at 14 after the miss.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there, what will be the final play of the quarter. A minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Volunteers will kick this away, start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. To throw, it's Moss. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They've already gone for it 4 times and converted twice. Here comes a 5th. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. Extra point makes it 35-14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hudson. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Scanning the field, it's Moss. And they heave it deep downfield. Here's another interception. We're losing track. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. The quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Touchdown, fouls. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He's moving out of the pocket now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
Looking to throw, it's Moss. He's escaping the pocket now. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect to his receiver downfield.
So second down after the incompletion. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to pass here on second down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw. It's Moss. Defense is coming after him. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time?
3:25. Griffin. Lion.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, USC.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time?
Gaucho. Easy. Acorn. Go. Pilot. Arrow.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And the Trojans will come to the line to run the hurry up.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Gets rid of it on the move. He's got it near the end zone. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
First and goal.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's caught. Touchdown, Trojans.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
USC 21.
This one will be fair caught. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The pass is intercepted. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
First and 10.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the right here. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Breaks loose at the 45. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Looking downfield, it's Moss. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. And the Trojans looking to run some tempo here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Using his legs, it's Sampson. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, I know this defense works very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Getting set. Here's second down. And now the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Tackles made at the 34. And first down for the offense. That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Tennessee 42, USC 21.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Ayamaleva. Looking to make a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll toss it to the right side. He's found some room at the 45. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. On the run here, lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. That brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Got him. He's sacked.
Man, I love to see the big guys get a chance to make a play like this. Usually it's the guys off the edge, the linebackers, maybe a blitz, but instead the big fella at nose tackle gets the sack.
They've converted one of their 2 fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. That's a potential game changer. The pick and the big return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He's running out of time here. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's a very quick throwaway. No man in the area, and here comes the flag for intentional grounding. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? From the gun, he looks for an open man. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Using his legs, it's Sampson. Not much on that play, brought down short. The Vols will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the beatdown continues. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about it.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. To the air, it's Moss. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Running out of time in the pocket. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. Going to bring up second down.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. And the Volunteers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He's going to take another shot right here. Touchdown, Volunteers. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys, and they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominating.
And the point after is right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
21.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Tackle made after a big gain.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. Using his legs here. Tries to get loose in the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Moss. Quick throw over the middle. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Touchdown, Vols. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
Tennessee, 63, USC.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Set to kick it off.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. This has been a monumental mismatch, a beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. The sure hands, it's Matthews. And it's good for a first down at the 36.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion.
42, spot.
Looking downfield, it's Moss bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead.
Let's go. Carrier.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. First and goal, handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. The ball is hustled to the line to run that hurry out. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Now it's third down and goal for the offense. Launching one to the end zone. Almost had it in the end zone for a huge pick. Instead, the offense has one chance on fourth down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on fourth and goal from the 4. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. And this one is getting ugly.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
21.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Final minutes here, they'll throw it deep downfield. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
First down for the offense.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. Well, frankly, Kurt, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This